She said, if I could just touch the hem of your garment, I know I can be made whole. There was a woman in the Bible days. She had been sick so very long. She heard my Jesus was passing by, so she joined the gathering throng. While she was pushing her way through, someone asked her, what are you trying to do? She said, if I could just touch the hem of his garment, I know I could be made whole. And she cried, whoa, whoa. Had no more to spare. The doctors, they done all they could, but their medicine, it would do no good. When she touched him, the Savior he didn't see, still he turned around and cried, somebody touch me. She said it was I who just wanted to touch the hem of your garment. I know I can be made whole. She stood there crying, whoa, whoa, Lord, and whoa, Lord. She said, if I can just touch the hem of your garment, I know I can be made whole. And she cried, whoa.
For the best in country gospel music, it's the Carpenter's Tools in concert and on stage. This is the best country gospel has to offer.
Let your knees do the walk. Lord, it's been such a pleasure serving you. One day I went out to pray and I met both laid down on my way. That's life, and we've all got to live it. Him, the Savior he didn't see, still he turned around and cried, somebody touch me.
Carry your wild.
Call now 800-367-5881. Choose from video, CD, or cassette, Visa and MasterCard accepted. Or send check or money order to the Carpenter's Tools, 5490 Roanoke Road, Shawsville, Virginia, 24162.
That
I was about 4 when I started singing in church. And my parents took me to church, and we were there every Sunday, and I would sing in church. And that kept going on as I grew up, and I was about 7 when my dad bought me my fiddle. And he went down to a flea market in Roanoke, Happy's Flea Market in Roanoke, and picked up a fiddle and brought it home. This is for himself. And he laid it on the bed and said, "I don't want you to touch that," because he knew I would.
Put it on the bed, and I told her, I said, "Now don't you touch that fiddle." About 2 hours, I heard her up there scratching, and that got her going. That got her playing the fiddle. Then she got interested in the saxophone.
When Angel was growing up, she was about one of the best children that anybody would ever ask for in life. I always thought that she was just sent from heaven. I really did. Of course, she was a child, and you know, there were times that she needed a spanking, but normally I was too tender-hearted to give it to her, so Howard had to. But she needed it, so that was good, because that's probably why she turned out so good. But she was always a good kid, and she always seemed more interested in music than anything. When Angel had the opportunity to sing with Loretta Lynn, we were getting set up, and we knew that she was going to be on the same stage that night, but we never, realized that Angel would be singing with her. And so we just thought we would sing first, and then later that night Loretta would sing.
We're talking to her manager, which we did not realize was her son, earlier that afternoon, and he said he had heard us sing, and we had mentioned, well, we were just talking to him. He was saying, "Well, you did a great job," and we said, "Well, we should do one together." And he said, "That's a fantastic idea." And he got me to come up with Loretta toward the end of her program, and she did 2 gospel songs, one of which I did with her, and we did "I Saw the Light," kind of bluegrass style, and the crowd loved it.
Trevor's a very fine son-in-law. He really is. He works hard. He's a hard worker. He really is good. And he drives the bus really, really well. He does. He also loads equipment really well. He'll pack it in the bay, and we're fine. It'll all fit. The next time we'll try to help him, we'll pack it in the bay, and here we've got all this other stuff laying on the ground and nowhere to put it. And he said, "I told you not to pack it no more. Just let me do it." Here it comes back out of the bay.
We did the Grand Canyon. I made sure that we made a nice little left turn to get off the highway so we could go to Tombstone. And it is still just like it, with the exception of the streets being paved, it's just like it was in the days of Wyatt Earp. In the United States, we've here to California, most of the states between here and California. World, we've been to London and Ireland and Scotland.
Singing to the Lord how marvelous His works are, how we need to humble ourselves and just tell Him thank you every day for our next breath, for being able to walk, for being able to see and hear. There's a lot of people that don't have these privileges, and we're just, most of us are just so blessed.
Thorns on his head.